Hello, this is Dr. Jeff, and welcome to Dilly Preserve. This is one of the most, I think, underrated local hiking trails in our area. You go down 5 south to the 133 south, and you get here pretty fast. So this preserve is actually right next to the freeway, so you get here pretty fast. And I just checked that parking lot, and there's like my car and one other car, so no one else out here today. So there are a couple of trails that you can do here, and today what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and right now I'm on Lake Trail, but then I'll make a right on Sunflower and then come back on Mariposa, which I believe means butterfly in Spanish. And it doesn't take that long. It's like less than an hour, but it's just so refreshing. Once again, this is in Laguna Canyon, so it's close to the Pacific Ocean, and so it feels a lot cooler. Sun just is out, but it feels so good right now. Only thing about this trail is it closes at 5 o'clock, so sometimes you have to come here pretty early in order to finish early as well. So during the summertime, it might be warm around that time, but during the winter time, it's like perfect. And so you're gonna see the sun kind of coming down, I think, towards the end of this hike. So this is actually where we're gonna come down, Mariposa. So you can go straight on Lake Trail, take a right on Sunflower, and then come down Mariposa. A lot of different trails you could take here, but that's what I'm thinking for today. And actually, now that I think about it, this is the first episode of hiking mindfulness. So I know I've had a couple episodes of mountain biking, and you know I love that. And it's such a great exercise and so much fun, and that's also great mindfulness, but there's something about a hike that's amazing too. Like I'm just breathing in the air, and it just smells so clean and crisp right now. So on today's hike, I want us to focus on gratitude. This is something my daughter was sharing about not too long ago. Of course, this is something that I always try to believe in and think about, but I don't know about you, but sometimes in the middle of the day or through the day, it's just so busy, I don't take a chance to pause and say thank you and to be grateful for things, to have that mindful moment and to just appreciate things. I think I shared this on one of my mountain biking mindfulness rides up to Whiting Ranch. But the fact that I can come out here and do exactly what it is that I'm doing now, even if there were things that happened outside in the workplace or in the family or wherever, things are going great, by the way, but if there was, man, the fact that I could just come out here with my own 2 feet and live in a place like this and just be able to do this, just that in and of itself, wow, that's a lot to be thankful for right there. A lot to be thankful. A lot of things are going right for me to be able to do this right now. And so what things are going right? That's what I want to kind of think about. And I was talking about my daughter, and I shared how she was telling me about gratitude. And she was at a summer retreat, and she was kind of in a life group, small group, and one of her kind of mentors shared with her how she practices gratitude, where she kind of has a gratitude journal, in fact, and writes down what she's grateful for, takes a moment to kind of think about what she's grateful for. And I thought, what a great practice to kind of just write down what you're grateful for. And in addition to that, she had another idea of not only writing it down, but setting an alarm. Like at, in my daughter's case, kind of in the evening, like it was around 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, and that alarm reminds her to take a pause and be grateful for things. So at around 9 or 10, the alarm on her phone will go off, and there'll just be a reminder, hey, let's just take a pause and be grateful. I don't know about you, but sometimes I can have like time go by, days go by, where I didn't, and here we are making a right. This is sunflower right here, right? Days go by where I just didn't do that. So setting that alarm, that's a great idea and great practice to just take a pause and be grateful. And so my daughter shared that with me, and I was like, I really like that. I really like what you're doing. And so it helped me, actually. So what I did was, now myself, I set my alarm as well. And so in the evening, I have a time of gratitude. And sometimes I'll write down what it is exactly that I'm thankful for. It could be something small, it could be something big, it could be work related, it could be family related, relate to friendships, maybe a personal goal achieved. Like in my gratitude journal tonight, I can just say, hey, had a chance in a busy week, just get out here for an hour and go on this walk. A lot of things going right then, if I'm able to do this. So what's going right for you right now? What's something that you're thankful for? How do you remember to have that gratitude in your life? Do you need to set that time to make that habit? I think for those of you who are listening, I bet all of you are like, yeah, that's a great idea. To have gratitude in your heart, to think about it, right? I don't think anyone I'm talking to or is listening would think, no, that's not a good idea. But the strange thing is sometimes just the days, the weeks pass by so quickly and we didn't have the chance to have that gratitude, right? And so I've heard that in order to like really develop a habit, you have to do something like 21 times. 21 times. And if you do something 21 times daily, that builds a habit. Now, once again, forming that habit at the very beginning, and you know what I'm talking about, could have been exercise or anything else that you want to build a habit for, right? It's hard to develop at the very beginning. Momentum is slow. The inertia is against you. It's like going up this uphill, a little inertia, right? Not easy getting up. Takes a little bit out of you. You gotta put some energy to make it happen. But once you got that inertia, yeah, it's easy to maintain. Much easier to maintain. So if you're like, yeah, I want to start a gratitude journal or have a time of gratitude, set that alarm or whatever it is that works for you, I challenge you to do it for 21 days. See if that habit sticks. So not just one time, but 21 days straight. Of course, not beating yourself up if you miss a day or whatever, but you know what I mean. Trying hard not to miss a day and not to be missing your habit. And then after 21 days, just seeing if you can extend that to 40 days, 21 days helps you to build the habit or make a habit, but 40 days really helps you to strengthen that habit. And so there's certain habits that I have, I know, so hard to do in the beginning, but now that it's a habit, it becomes so much easier for me. One thing is just waking up in the morning, having a little gratitude or a little journaling time for me in the morning. That's a habit. But this evening gratitude, that was not a habit for me. So I'm thankful for my daughter who shared that with me, and now it's starting to become a habit. So on this hike today, as you're with me, what's something that you're thankful for? What's something that you're grateful for? When's a good time for you to reflect on this? Could be now. Could be something that you schedule in the evenings. Try to do it in that moment. It doesn't have to take a long time for it to make a big difference. It really all begins in our thoughts. As they say, good thoughts lead to good actions. Repeated good actions lead to a good habit. Many good habits lead to good character, good destiny. Sounds good, right? Unfortunately, the converse is true too. So bad thoughts, like the negative thinking we do, can lead to then us making bad decisions. Bad decisions repeatedly it could become a bad habit. We all have bad habits that we want to break. Bad habits over time can lead to bad character, and bad character, bad destiny. So here's a time to build in some good thoughts, maybe some good actions, and build one good habit, a habit of gratitude. This is Dr. Jeff from EdFamily, wishing you the best heart of gratitude and wishing you the best. So I've come up a little bit, sunflower, right? And reached Mariposa. And yeah, it's just a fast loop. Now I'm gonna head on back down. And you can see, like, wow, what a view, right? It really didn't take that much to get up here, but it's like a lot of reward for very little pain. Hi.